Hello everyone, this is Will from Apple 121 Training, and Monday was the day that new announcements were going to be for the new stuff that Apple's releasing. So we have two new devices on today's video that Apple has released, and I don't think we're going to be done after this day. We are here as a training channel to go over usually things that are just to learn things, so we hope that you subscribe to our channel, look at some of the videos we've done in the past that would really help you out with your Apple experience. But today we're focusing on new products, two of them. One, not really that big of a deal, but one that is a big deal, and that is the iPhone 17e and the iPad Air powered by M4. And these are the new devices that Apple announced today. The new iPad Air is the first thing they came out with the M4, and what they have done is they've increased the iPad Air's multi-core capacity as well from the M3. The M4 chip has an 8-core, 9-core GPU and a 16 neural engine. It's definitely increased memory for sure. They've also added Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and they added the new chip, the N1 chip that they introduced into the iPad Air. So they're keeping it at the same price. You can start pre-ordering on March 4th, and then you will get it on 3/11. So there's not much difference from the physical capability of this device, so there's really not much on the iPad Air. But the one that we do need to talk about is definitely the iPhone 17e. So some of the highlights that they came out with was, number one, was their durable ceramic shield. They added that to this phone, which, by the way, I have that on the new 17, and it is tremendous as far as the shield, the quality. Better scratch resistance. They finally put MagSafe on here, which was a mistake. The iPhone 16e did not have this feature, which didn't make any sense, but there also is more faster charging now with USB-C, so that's also a feature. They took the 48 megapixel Fusion camera that is currently on the iPhone 17, and they put it directly onto this device, as well as they increased the storage amount from 128 to 256. And then finally, they added the A19 chip on here, which is tremendous. Now, the new 17 is going to come in 3 different colors. We have the normal colors we see with the black and white, but they also added a soft pink in here, which I think is a nice little color. I like that color. So I wanted to show you the comparison between the 17, 17e, and the 16e, so you can see a little bit about that. So, of course, there's a screen difference in here. There's no ProMotion display, obviously. The same capabilities as far as the frame and the action button. They have the ceramic shield on here, which is great. That came from the 17. The A19 chip is the same as it is in the iPhone 17 in here. There is a difference in the GPU neutral. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. It has the 12 megapixel camera. It did not come with that center stage camera, so just be aware that that is not in here. It did have, of course, the 48 camera, and you can compare, by the way, if you're looking at the previous one, you can see that between the 16e, there were definitely things missing that they needed to add in there. I think the MagSafe, of course, was the biggest thing on here. It has the MagSafe charging with up to 15 to 20 watts with a 20-watt adapter. And of course, the storage size was 128. It went to 256. And you can go through and see more things in here. Most things are kind of the same in here. But that is the iPhone 17e as far as the features go. In my opinion, for $599, Apple has given us a tremendous deal here. I am going to recommend the 17e to most people who don't need the highest and greatest phone, who don't need 2 lenses. And this phone, I think, for $599 is worth the value compared to the 16e. I felt the 16e was very underpriced for what you were getting. But now that you're getting the higher storage, now that you're getting MagSafe back, now that you're getting a ceramic display, you are getting better Wi-Fi capabilities as well as networking capabilities with all the new stuff they came out with. And the storage, again, going from 128 to 256, I think is tremendous. So this is a great deal. You can start pre-ordering on March 4th, and it'll be available starting 3/11. And this is not done. I can tell you right now, Apple and Tim Cook has mentioned this, that we're starting announcements on Monday, and of course we have this March event. So we are not done. This is Monday the 2nd that this is coming out, so we have a couple more days, and the belief is that Apple is going to come out with a brand new Mac, and this will be a discounted Mac that will allow people to get their hands on a Mac, especially if they don't want to pay the bigger pricing for it. So they're going to be showing, I think, a whole bunch of things off. They're going to be showing off the M4 iPad Air. They're going to be showing off the iPhone 17e, and then whatever is going to be coming out, which I think tomorrow, there's going to be more announcements, or at least Wednesday. I think we're going to be seeing a bunch of things come out, and people who are going to be at these locations in New York, London, and Shanghai are going to see these all in person at 9 a.m. on March 4th. So I don't know if Apple's streaming this or not, what they're going to be doing. I'll be very curious what they're going to be doing with this one. This is kind of a different event, but Apple did announce this, and I think that tomorrow we're going to have more, and I think it's going to be more exciting stuff related to the Mac. So stay tuned. Let me know your comments below what you think of the announcements, and thank you very much, and I love every single one of you.